Dear friends of the New People Art and Culture, this is Ingo from About Africa and the Rest of the World. Today I am at the Bourgogne Tribal Show here in the fantastic ambient, and it's really one of my favorite fairs of all time. Let's see what the tribal art galleries do have. And let's start with this new building, the Tinalier du Château, where you find some tribal art and some antique art as well. Here is, for example, the objects of Serra. I think this might be Loba. But you know, I will focus on the objects from the tribal art galleries, but this time they had 7 galleries with ancient art, which were great as well, but I do what I can do, and I know nothing of ancient art. But I have to say, some of the Egyptian theses had been great. This is, of course, once again, Serra. This was not Egyptian, this was a Dan mask. And this is one of my favorites, the small one. I think it's a Kuzo from Serra. I love it a lot. Look at these eyes. I really liked it a lot. Okay, I didn't ask what it costs, and yeah, but maybe next time I will ask. Maybe you can ask. And this was very, you know, this building is fantastic. Here's a fun object, you know, with these walls and this old and ancient, and it's absolutely great. And you know, it was very hot in the Burgundy, and but it was not so hot in these rooms. Here, for example, you see the antique objects of Gunter Putze from Freiburg. He is, of course, a Songe from Serra, one of the best Songe. I have to say that Serra was very good this time, awesome good. And here, yeah, there's a back, more Serra objects, and yeah, it was great. Here's Putze, Gunter Putze with his daughter. But this is, of course, once again, let's say the traditional African art. And the end of this Serra section, you find a very nice pair of lobi. So Serra was strong. And the next thing after Serra is, yeah, the same room. This is a fantastic big mummy, a great mummy. It's a mummy like a mummy should be. And this is from Flak. You know, the cameraman had some problems to say what is more important. Is it the head or is it the shape? And now the cameraman is working alone and he tries to think. But I think you can see the shape, you can see the forms. This is mummy like it should be. Of course, it's expensive, but yeah. On the left side, for example, you had Eberwein objects, who was famous for Egypt, but here once again, this is Flak. The first thing was, of course, this is Australia. Here's Tatanua. The first was, of course, the Leger. And Flak is always good. He takes part in a lot of fairs, and he's always good. And here, Vanuatu on the right, and very old shield with the graphic forms. I'm not an expert in shields, but this is a good one. And here's some from Côte d'Ivoire objects, and Bolé, and of course from Ghana, the left side, Aquaba. This is Galerie Flak, and I think I still have more things of Flak. Yeah, there's Phantom Shields. I think he had a lot of them. He made a publication about it. Now there's 3 or 4 left. And this is a very nice one, of my favorite too. Look, as if it would like, this eyes like a little hypnotic and smiling, but it's a nice thing. This is the second house with Arten Schlag and Michael Woerner. Here's Schlag objects. No, they are the crossover specialist. Here's a Dan mask from Schlag made a publication about these objects. Very good publication, and he showed some objects. Here, this is still Schlag. Look at this patina. Where did this? Yes, it has lived. And Schlag did some oceanic objects too, like these things here. And yeah, I have to say, in the first day there was a fantastic Songe, but it was sold on the first day, and I was there for the second day. This is a Kaka or maybe a Boki, which I liked a lot too. One of my favorites. So Schlag was good. However, I preferred Woerner. Look at the things. I think they're from Bali. So nice looking, such a nice pair. Yeah, if you're married maybe for 30 or 40 years, then you can buy this for your woman. And in the middle, the blue one is, this is Sulawesi. And the Sulawesi is a great object, but not only from the front, as you see here, but from the side and from the back as well. I had to cut because, this is a Janus sculpture. I had to cut because there was something I wasn't allowed to show. And yeah, this is a very early Modigliani from Siberia. And this is from the, I have to say, Cucutini Tripelia culture. Very old things. Look at this shape, this curves, these lines. This is modern art. It's modern art, some 1,000-year-old. It was a fantastic art. This is here's a artist from Thailand, modern artist. There will be a big exhibition soon in Brussels with these objects. And I know nothing of Asia, but yeah, Woerner has a very good eye, and there are always things that are good. Here's a very interesting, very old, I think 12th or 13th century object. However, it does not look so used. This is more for the normal collector, not for an African art collector who likes patina, things like this. In the same building, there are Floch and Marcelin, or Floch. This is Bruce Floch, which good things. I was surprised by the quality. Yeah, he is a good Dan, because there are one or two of my favorites. This is, of course, a good thing, but where is it? Yes, Dan. Everybody needs a Dan. And I like this one. It's from Angola, I guess. Great thing. Oh, maybe my number 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. A good Zenovo. And, the patina, it's like washed and... Yeah. And this fish mask is so great. It's too bright. This is because the camera, it's not so bright anymore, but it's so great from the Ijo. It's got a perfect shape, a perfect form, and maybe was one of my 1 or 2 or 3, number 1, 2 or 3. The auction was not so expensive, so if you can, I hope you can still sell it. It's good one. Here other things by Bruce Floch or Floch, I don't know, Bruce Floch. It's a mighty mask, of course. And a small Zinufru that you can bear it. Yeah, good. Once again, too bright, I know, lightning. More objects by Bruce. And this is Marcelin. He's, of course, an expert in oceanic art with this Malagan work and these shields. And now the cameraman had some problems because I wanted to turn this object, but it was so clumsy. The stand was not good, and really it was near to that everything fall down. So I let it be at this once, but it's a nice one, a nice model from Papua New Guinea. And here are some where are then those still steps from Marquesas. You could see some still steps. Marquesas in this fair. And here once again the shields, the impressive shields by him. And here's the next room, the next apartment, the next house, Dodier and Galerie HB. And here's some good Zinofros. Yeah, you see it. And here some, you could buy things for 30,000 euro, but as well you could buy things for some 100 euro. So it's for everybody there's something, and for the, say, young collector and for the very old ancient collector. And this is not my cup of tea, these objects, but I don't like these pre-Columbian things. They are much better. For example, the Puno on the left side was a good one. And what we have else there, and yeah, some still steps. Yeah, but they are good. Yeah, that's the point. This Marquesa thing, I like really a lot with the big eyes, and and everybody should have a Christ, but of course, which seems to have lived, and this is what this little patina, the tribal art collector wants to have. And yeah, but it belongs here, and here is one. That is the other part of this booth. This was fantastic. This was. I guess it's Japanese. I guess it's Irish, things like that. If you want to do me, send me a present. Yeah, this would be nice if I see it in my package once again. And here the last thing of this section. And then comes Meyer, Jakob, and Montagut. Jakob, she has this Australian object. This is, of course, Anthony Meyer. I like them a lot. They were field collected in the 80s and I guess in the 90s. Look, once again, this smile, it's for a boat, and I think to hold rose on it, and yeah, and he's really looks a little. This is, you know, this is traditional art for me. It's not two kingdom blah blah. No, it's simple, but it's great with a great impression, and that's really what I like. This kind of art. This is a good one too. I think I already know it, but it's look amazing. And once again, still step from the Marquesas. You know, this was a small trend, but I love them a lot. This is all those Meyer things and Anthony Meyer's objects and much more objects of Meyer. And you see the Australian paintings by Jacob in the back at the wall. And yeah, this is good. Yeah. Yeah, Meyer is always good. He's not the cheapest one, but is always good. The good stuff. And this is Montagut, and wow. Montagut always has wow objects. And you know, he's doing a lot of fairs. I don't know how many objects he has, and high quality objects, like for example this fantastic Puno mask. This is a fantastic Puno mask, awesome object. So, but I don't know how Montagut is doing that. He has, I think he has a lot of money for all things, money. And this is, might be Madagascar, and here Jocko mask. So Montagut, and he's always present at all these fairs. You can see him in Paris, you can see him in Brussels, you can see him everywhere, and he's always there. So. And yeah, here's an offer by Montagut, and it's good. It's how it should be. That's the point. You know, this is how it should be. And yeah, and the Dogon, of course, good for tribal art. A used one, an old one, and look at this face, her with the lips. Nice, very nice. And then at the end, it's Punchinello and Christoph Rolley. You know, this left is Punchinello, and the right is Rolley. For example, with these objects here, with this bowl. You know, last year Rolley had a fantastic Janus, 3-head Janus mask from the Cross River, but now he has again very good objects like this one. It's Kissé or things like that. They're normally only known for mask, but this was rare, and he is what he sees as his masterpiece. But it is a great one. This shape from all pictures. It's an Inkisi, of course, and look at this, and sorry for the last name of this rare figure. I once again forgot what it is. I'm too old for keeping this in my mind. But okay, let's go back. This is awesome. Look at the shape. It is very interesting. It was the main part of then you have a quota. Everybody should have a quota. I don't like quota so much, but okay, this is good. And yeah, look at this ape from the Bowery. He's so powerful. I really had problems to film it because I went back, and there were objects behind me, and oh, I was so afraid to kill whatever, to destroy a 10,000 euro object, things like that. But you see how powerful it is. And then you have at the end Punchinello, and yeah, some nice things. And here you see once again this ape. And so it was, a fair was great, it was fantastic. Only the time is everybody should have a Christ. And so see you next time. Bye.